Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Washington Commanders.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Pep, driving 60!
A first carry for Rashad White. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80!
Now Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50!
And he'll be taken down here about the 11. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you expect it to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
2nd and 9. Throwing now is Daniels. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Here's Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gay's kick is good.
And it's 3-0 Washington.
After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points.
Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Daniels looking to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Kevin Byron, here we go, set. Viking 18.
To throw is Daniels. Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got him. It's Samuel.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's get Dragon 60. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Krosky Merritt will score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard.
And he stopped immediately there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Washington defense.
Yeah, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard.
Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
Down to about the 32.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Warrior 70. Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
They stay on the ground with White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about thoughts and memories that's happening now, overseas.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
To the air goes Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it in for the Commanders' touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Commanders' 44-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 by.
Play fake. Here's Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Ward.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And this throw will be intercepted.
Roddy Hickman with a pick.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. 17-0 our score after 1.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard.
From the 6. Ready.
Play action now, Ward.
Touchdown!
Wan'Dale Robinson.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
70, Hawk 70. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and
4. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. Go.
Back to throw. Daniels.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Cowboy 80.
Now Ward.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Off the bootleg, Ward.
Wide open receiver complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go. Here we
As
go.
we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. Big yardage that time for Washington. 53 yards.
Washington first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Tag. Let go.
Here's White. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Rashad White with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter one, they struggled. Quarter two here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now, Ward. This is caught by Tate. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. $13 yards remaining on second down. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on fourth down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on fourth down.
A 23-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through.
And this is back down to a 7-point game.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. His throw incomplete.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Ready.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Cup 19. Come on. Set.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Ward. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Liking 18. Liking 18. Ready.
To throw, here's Ward.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
To the air again, Ward.
This is caught by Robinson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On now is the Titans punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Let's go.
A final shot before break. Daniels.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over first and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
To throw is Ward. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Okay, break.
This 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Ward. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Back to throw. Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And he is caught.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 43 yards.
And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Pass midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. That a 92-yard kick return.
And Washington has taken the lead.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Let's go.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, We just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game. In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 36-yard.
Daniels looking to throw. Got his man, a Conqueror. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42.
The good pickup there of 22.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. He's got room at the 30.
And he gets this one down to the 24. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
To the air goes Daniels.
And it's caught.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Ward. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Titans. Daniel Bellinger, 78 yards. And the Titans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels.
It's caught. This is White.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
70 Lions, 19 Lions.
Now Daniels.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Ready, 18, run, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 44 yards.
And the Commanders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Game to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Got it. Ready?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Come on. Pat the 60. Pat the.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, break.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Now Ward. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead, it's down to just 1 score. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is,
and they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A huge play there for Washington. 53 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor. I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Cowboy 80.
2nd and 13.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
70 Lions.
White is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Ready.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels
keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Gay is on for the point after. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score. Commanders 52. Titans 38.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing now, Ward.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Here we go. 60.
First down, here's White. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
That's going to be caught downfield by McClellan.
first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Next a second down, if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Back, Bronco switch. Bronco, let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
59, Titans 45.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know it's the holiday season because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Ward. He's got Bellinger.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Titans first down.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
This is caught.
And the The Titans are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Y'all got to talk about tasting. Y'all can't talk about basic. We about a more Power Ranger.
Here's first and goal.
Come on.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
52.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders, and they are going to win this football game.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Commanders,
the win will come too late to save a losing season, but they do move to 6-9 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Down. Liking 18.